Oh, shit. I ain't trying to talk to nobody, but no.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. Braxton Berrios now from his in. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it looked like he was able to get it back. So a big sigh of relief there, as that would have been a disastrous way to start this ball game.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
Two and a throw right away. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 25 yards that time. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he'll get maybe a couple, if that, up to the 46.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Tua sets up to pass it.
Oh, my God.
In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, they told us that he was just going to be a bear to defend, and usually tight ends are, Charles, but he's no exception to that rule. His second catch of the opening possession, and it gets him a first down.
Yeah, and they certainly saw something on his earlier reception. He went back and reported what he found, and one of the things about him, he's like a wide receiver to me, Brandon. He has a great sense of space and understanding where defenders are.
Yeah, we talk all the time, Charles, and it kind of gets cliche about the hands that he has, but really it's the truth. For a tight end, some of the best hands in the game.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Once again, it's Mostert. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness. Just about got him into the end zone.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
So important that you keep an opening drive going because you want to set the tempo right away. And you and I both know you can't set a tempo if you're punting the football away.
Yeah, maybe early. Don't want to be too over the top, but you're right. Big 3rd down conversion. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Touchdown Dolphins. Devon Achane. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Right off the bat, they start with a very solid, methodical 10-play drive.
And you know me, I tend to look at things from the defensive side.
Okay, what
They're
the
coming
fuck
off
is
the
my
field
charger?
gassed right away. We're in the first drive of the game. So it's not just what happened, but think of the emotion you carry into a game. Then double it with getting a 10-play drive put on you and points scored. They're pretty tired right now.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. There he goes left side. And he's finally out of bounds, but he gets it to the 25. What a return.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Now Burrow changing the look. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The LSU connection. Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Hey, we got to go score. Let's go.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Fuck. I picked the wrong damn.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
They go play action with Burrow. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
And on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Berrios now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Now a 2nd and 10. Achane here. They stay on the ground. And he is going
There's
to
no way
lose
this dude ran the
yardage
play
here.
twice.
3rd down and 13. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This one thrown underneath to Achane.
And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
Oh, I was about to see.
They cannot convert,
I was about to
and they
see.
turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
Here we go, here we go.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
12, 12, 12.
Burrow looking to pass.
What the hell?
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow.
Oh.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins force the turnover.
Fucking hold me on the
They'll
last
take
play.
over at the 10.
Charles,
That's
not
good.
only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Tua. That is caught. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
All right, let's go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
20 TX.
Here's Tua. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's
Damn.
intercepted. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he will be taken
the
down, but a
fuck is
big
this
play
dude?
there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
That cornerback should not be able to get to that pass like that. Like, there's no way. That's like the second time that shit happened.
I'm one, ready? 11.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. Did he get the feed down? Yes. Touchdown. T. Higgins from 17 yards out. And the Bengals have taken the lead. McPherson on for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself.
I don't know why they let me
how you
pick
show
on.
your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Go ahead.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Get out.
Tua going to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. First down now, but that clock rolling. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Tua going to try and go quickly here.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Now Tua signaling to change things up. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. Tua on 4th down.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Bengals are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Second straight drive now here, Charles.
From the shit he was throwing in the first quarter,
and I just wonder,
I knew he was going to throw some
because
bullshit.
I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp
I'll go
again?
for it. I'll take 3.
4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's go for 3. Go for a touchdown. Fuck it. Let's go for a touchdown. Oh, shit.
Here we go.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Dot.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Toward the sideline, and
Oh.
look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Yeah, so tell me why I was streaming earlier and it didn't save my stream. Like, I dead ass went look for it after just to watch, like, the replay. Because I like to watch my games after that. And when I went to go look for my stream, bro, it didn't save.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set
Like,
for quarter
I'm so
number
pissed
3
off about that
here.
shit. Because it didn't used to do that. Like, it would save my stream. Like, it'll take, like, an hour or so to, like, upload or whatever. But this time, it didn't upload. And this isn't the only time this happened to me. This happened a couple times this year.
We get back at it on EA Sports.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Happened to me multiple times, so I don't know what the fuck going on.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
There he goes, right side.
Oh, get out the way, Jamar. T.
Before they work it across midfield. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. Now it's Burrow.
Open man is Chase, complete.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down.
1. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
11.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and it's now 21-7.
Hey, my boy, you gotta go off now. Fucking freezing.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Berrios now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Bro, that man's still tired. Like, I don't understand, like, what was the point of touching the
Dolphins
fatigue
at the line
thing?
ready for their next drive.
They said it's because, like, people kept listening to shit, and it's like whatever get caught up in the, like, in a block or whatever, they get tired.
So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if
They might as well just put it back like how it was.
and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged.
Cause I didn't really like face people that blitz so much every play.
Make this a 3-possession game.
32 stinger.
Like this year, half of these people that I played quit, but
now Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
bro, Madden 23 offensive like nothing but fucking blizzard. Like niggas was running that fucking dollar DB blitz, DB fire. Fucking niggas was running that nickel 3-3-5. Remember that blitz out like right at the beginning.
11 Thomas.
And then
here's Burrow.
what the fuck is this man in,
That's
dude?
gonna be caught. T. Higgins. And all the way in for us.
Thank you, bro, because I have no idea what you're running on defense. No, that Chiefs user that I played a few weeks ago, I think that was one day last week, bro. Niggas running cover 2. A nigga look like he had like 30-yard cloud flats, man. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, this running cover 2 with 30-yard cloud flats is insane. Like that is fucking crazy. So I'm like, yeah, we can go with all white if we are we. Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord. Ah, shit.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from Arrowhead. This fielded right at the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 15. Attack. 15.
This is the first time I've ever seen this formation.
Mahomes. Kadarius Toney. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 68 yards. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say that it'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots, but that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
I think I hate playing these niggas more than the Ravens.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's out of bounds, but not before getting across the 50 to the 45.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return.
Here we go.
Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Mixon with a first down carry. A solid stiff arm. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
Now Burrow.
Ball.
And it's incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth his salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man
I
coverage.
swear.
How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And
I guess he wanted him, huh?
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have come back to make it a 2-point game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A run by Pacheco on second down. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he'll take this forward to the 27. Now Patrick going to change the play. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Oh,
It's Kelsey on the ground.
fuck.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete to Tony. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
57 color.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's complete right around the 8. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports.
Yellow. Hey, yellow. Go gun. Hero 15. Right side.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. From the 4 now, 3rd and goal. Pacheco once more. And this time he'll get down close to the goal line, but not quite in as he stopped at the 1-yard line. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. They'll run for it with Pacheco.
Fuck, man.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
And he will get into the end zone, and it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Bengals drive about to get going. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw there taken in by Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
11, Thomas.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He will find his man Chase complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
11, MT, Tate.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
12. It can.
Mixon again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
11, Thomas. 11.
Mixon is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this...
The throw for Tony is intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Chris Jones on the stop.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. It'll be a gain of 5.
Here we go.
And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Mixon up the middle. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. 51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Touchdown! Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
I know you're not about to run that damn play again.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Inside the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a bang.
Hey, get the fuck off my field. Oh Lord, we're facing the ops. Wait, didn't? Oh yeah, they lost. They lost. Okay. Speaking of that, who played tomorrow?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles,
Texans, Ravens.
California. Straight ahead, a rematch of...
Bruh. That was probably gonna be an ass whooping anyway. Like niggas would throw a pick. As soon as they throw that pick, out of there. I wonder what happened to foreign stream earlier. At least he got off earlier. Cause I had left, but when I tried to came back, he wasn't live no more. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like that black on white uniform combo we got. That's probably one of my least favorite uniforms that we got.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
He definitely have a turf burn.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action, now Purdy. And his first pass here is
Of course they want to man him.
incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Damn, bro, let me pick up play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd
I just need to
and
send
10.
my articles, that's it.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Over the middle, complete. It's Jennings. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
Feel like RPO coming
On
up.
4th down, here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved.
They got D-boy running back.
And really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Here's Purdy.
Bro.
To find the open man, that's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Here's Samuel. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 3. Purdy looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. So no gain on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Samuel. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Bengals grab it.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 81 yards. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Yeah, I might have put some knife for a little bit. I might have it on, but just want it to be like on my head or whatever. It's just starting to hurt my head.
A yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now Purdy.
Ooh.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That's why I stopped playing cover 3 Sky, because them curl flats is so trash this year.
That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10?
Bro.
Just missed that one.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. That's over the middle and caught by
Yo, what is this?
Make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Purdy on 4th down. And it's in.
Well, I'm about to see.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
What is going on?
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
11, Thomas.
Now Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. Touchdown Bengals. Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, they fucked up real bad with the damn fatigue shit.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Is he on special team? That's why he tied like that?
Down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. On third down, it's Purdy. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion. And that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches. So they're going to opt to go for this thing.
He didn't get it.
Maybe a
Let's go.
surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. Touchdown. It's T. Higgins with a touchdown pass from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
Did he throw a pick? I know he fumbled. But I feel like he got another turnover, but I just don't remember. I know he got a fumble recovery.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. That is caught. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Oh, he dropped it.
I hit that shit
pretty
after.
indicative of the way this one's gone.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Purdy now to throw off the play action. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Oh.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
I was just talking about drop picks earlier, and I just dropped it on the
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. McPherson now for the extra point.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Throwing here, Purdy. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it.
All right. I'm not even going to say nothing. How you get the first thing quit? Like, come on, bro. The people that be staying, like, whenever they get in their ass whooped, like, they some real ones. Like, the niggas I put 50 bombs on, like, they really stay. Like, oh, fuck. Let me check something real quick. Bro, this is honestly my best start, like, all year. Like, my record would not be this. Compared to what it was last year, man, I was fucking struggling. It was to the point where, like, I got below 500 at least 5 times. Or I was getting close to be below 500.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Hurts throwing right away. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Just in case you run read
option.
option.
One thing I do know that offensive linemen like, they like a guy who's carrying the ball that will take what is blocked. Not try and create a big play and maybe take a loss, not try and go where the blocking isn't. But if it's just all that's there and you just put your head and your shoulders down and get that, you get the respect of the big guys up front.
They go play action with Hurts. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Throwing is Hurts. Well,
what the fuck?
And it's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. They run out of the gun with Swift. Down to the 25. They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. There he goes, right side.
Hey, take notice of who y'all playing. And if you start throwing some weird ass shit, expect him to throw a pick soon.
And it felt like
because the shit this dude was throwing, like I knew he was gonna throw a pick eventually.
Yeah, they pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Yeah, key play there, turned it all around. Big moment.
Just take notice on like how he throw, the shit that he throw.
So they'll get another shot on offense following.
Yeah, let's see what I'm talking about.
And now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The last time everything looked pretty good except that final play on the pick six, and now they've got to come right back out here, Charles. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
I'm telling you, pay attention to how you throw the ball. If you throw some weird shit, expect them to throw a pick.
Here for 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Burrow spotting T. Higgins for the touchdown there. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Daxton Hill picks it off, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the
now he's just throwing shit now.
Shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many
trying to hurry up and score before
That's exactly the attitude that has
the
to be
first quarter.
adopted.
Now it's Burrow. Touchdown! Joe Mixon, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. And McPherson on for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
What the fuck is going on, man?
Gun. Stop. 11. Stop.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
God damn.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big this early, but that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll find Swift out of the backfield.
Hey, let's go.
Oh. Message. Oh. Oh. Message. Oh. Oh man. Message. Oh Jesus. This nigga threw 4 interceptions in the first quarter. Like, that is insane. Oh shit.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, we've got a good one on tap in the AFC North, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
I'm trying to tell you, Lamar cannot fucking throw, man.
11.
He's not a throwing quarterback. That's why I try to play with dude in that CFM, man. That shit crazy.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key third down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and he will bring it back. It's a pick.
I'm trying to tell y'all, Lamar cannot throw. Come on, man. Y'all really think this shit funny? Y'all really think I'm lying? And I know, like, if you get pressured, it's gonna be under pressure inaccurate. But this motherfucker, yeah, inaccurate every fucking throw. God damn. This must have been his first time playing with the Ravens. Probably gonna be his last. Shit. Oh man. Fuck.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Today, we've got a good one on tap in the AFC North, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Evan McPherson has this one teed up.
And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill.
Hill shedding the tackle.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Jackson, first play, going to throw. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it
bumping the
off.
shit out
And
of
he's
dude.
going to take this one back to the 37-yard
Jesus.
line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I'm surprised they didn't call a fucking flag.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
Why did I throw it?
Throw out
Oh, he
wide
dropped it.
is incomplete.
Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow.
Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They run once more with Edwards. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Edwards. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Fourth down. Here's Jackson.
Oh, now they caught a play.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Now Jackson on 1st down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. To throw is Jackson. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner, and that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Flush, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow dumps it off to Mixon. He'll get it inside the 20 and down to the 19-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass. Touchdown Bengals. Irv Smith Jr. from 19 yards away. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so it will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Bro, I know damn well you're not looking up how to stop a play.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, ain't no fucking way, bro. Yo.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first.
I think that nigga turned that shit off.
Now it's
Ball.
Jackson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Oh.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Jackson. Under pressure, they got him again. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh.
That is caught.
There you got
And
it.
all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar. 60 yards. And the Ravens are back within a score. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is Chase, complete. So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The defense was ready for the run-pass option. Diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So on 4th down, on is Evan McPherson and the Bengal field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. Still going inside the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. But Charles, he was looking for just a short throw. Kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. And the pressure gets to him again. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Oh, fuck.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Wake up in the morning, I got moon.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
That is not the player pick, but okay. That's a current.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And that
Damn,
is incomplete.
fucking tackling like that.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I
What's
think
wrong
they've
with
got
you?
to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
A throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Here's Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And they're going to speed things up here. From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
All right, look at that left foot ain't touching.
Jamar Chase, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
That's crazy.
The Bengals
I mean, that
take the
nigga turned that shit
opening
off.
kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
I mean, it's not like it was gonna work.
Extra point by McPherson.
Oh, you need to
up
cover
and
3 to
good.
stop
And
this
they
meta
open the lead up
defense.
now to 25.
Oh, that's so funny.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This field right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
That's crazy. I'm gonna look up to see if the string caught it. I hope it did. Alright, now this nigga running Hail Mary. Okay. Okay.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. That being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety.
An absolutely dominating series from that pass rush to record the safety. 3 sacks in a row shouldn't be possible against an NFL offensive line. But there they are, dropping him on 3 straight reps, the last of which came in the end zone for 2 points.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. Oh, my goodness. Now that is going to be out of bounds on the free kick, and that's a big mistake. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
This nigga closed app. Hold on, I'm about to see if it caught that. I hope it did. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Dude had his voice allowed to be shared of. Man, that's crazy. I can't believe he was doing this shit. And you still can fucking kill it on defense. That shit was crazy. Yeah, I'll probably go play about 2 more games. I'll call that a night. Bro.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today we've got a compelling AFC matchup for you, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from Kansas City. This taken in at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Yellow, yellow. Let's get it. Let's go.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 8. Throwing now is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right.
Don't do it.
Oh, his first throw
And he
of the
did it.
game going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
11, 11, 11.
Wake up.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
11 empty.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
11 empty. Tank. 11 empty. Tank. 12, 12, 12.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
11 Thomas.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. So he stopped for no gain. And it's 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bengals are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw.
This could be it. This could be the turning point.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good
Such a stupid ass.
First down.
15.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Here we go,
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Now it's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release.
That was a touchdown because that linebacker was not going to get to that anytime.
Certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do you do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Hey, we gotta go score.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And that one caught downfield by Boyd. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Mixing up the middle. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. T. Higgins. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to.
He's going to continue doing that.
Stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Yellow.
Here's Pacheco headed right. And he stopped immediately there. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes.
Oh,
To Valdez-Scantling over the middle.
I was there.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to try and throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy,
Where? Oh. Yeah, it's probably my last game. Bro, another King of Chiefs was a damn.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got a good one here in the AFC, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. Taken at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
2nd and 7. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first. Big article in the paper this morning talking about how they wanted to get chunk plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
There is, and for guys on defense, they've got to remember the old adage. You've got to meet force with force, and if you don't, you get run over, as they did on that last play.
Now they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, he catches
still
off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, 53 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure
into a double team, and it's intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
Thomas. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one goes for 24 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Mixon is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Here we go. 11. What is that?
Another try for Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Should be 7-0 right now, but
after the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
I still can't believe this dude's looking up how to stop a play like, in the middle of a fucking game.
Fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
And I so made him turn that shit off. Still getting killed. Man.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
I got the money, you got it too. Cause you a reflection of me, shot.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I got the money, you got it too. Cause you a
After
reflection of me,
one, a
shawty.
one-point
I don't
game,
fuck with them niggas. You don't fuck with
7-6.
them. You a reflection of me, shawty. When it's time to ride, you little know.
Ready for
Cause
the
you a
second quarter
reflection of
from
me, shawty.
Cincinnati. It's the
I'm taking
Bengals with
chances,
the
you taking
football here
chances. You a reflection
as
of
they
me.
go to work on a 1st and goal.
When I look in the mirror, what do I see? A reflection of me.
Here we
When
go.
I'm in my ride and I look to the side, reflection of me.
Stop.
Here's a run with Mixon, and he is going to be stopped
Bruh.
cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on 2nd
This nigga
down,
just
you
punched me.
have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
11, mighty.
Watch
11,
him.
mighty.
My double team him. Watch he still block shit.
11. Stop.
Mixon again. And not a whole lot there as he'll get him down at about the 2. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
You want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Here we go.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Mixon trying to punch it in.
Get out of my way.
Boy, no chance
Fuck.
as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
You would've walked right in if you
They
wouldn't have gotten
lose
my
a
way.
yard there on 3rd.
But when the ball snapped from the 3 down near the goal line,
I'm
I
going
think
for
in
that shit.
days gone by, we thought many teams would run the football. But on 3rd down in today's game, I expect them to throw it. A little counterintuitive there. They tried to run it, instead spilled for a loss.
Gun.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Stop.
Oh, look at this play call. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. T. Higgins taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Fair catch called for and taken down near the 5-yard line, and this will come out to the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now here's Mahomes. Flushed out right.
Oh, about to
And
stay
that
right
one gonna
there.
come up short. Low throw.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. To the right, puts it on the carpet, it's out, and the Bengals grab it. And they take over, they'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Oh, man. Yeah.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Burrow on play action. Looking deep here for Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, 35 yards. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson.
This nigga just ran into me again.
And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. A short kick, but a fair catch called for. Might be second-guessing that one. They'll begin at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On first down, Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, but it'll be second down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
11-90.
Here's Burrow. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Here we go.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
12. 11 MT, take.
They go play action with Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Irv Smith Jr., a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Second and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tough series for the
Why
passing game.
is all win like this?
Hope they can come through on this play and get this
Fuck,
series back
cock
on
this shit,
track
fake.
with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Yo. The fuck was that?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Final shot before the half for Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
12. Stop.
On second down, here's Mixon. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 22. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 50 yards. He had been held in check. Now he breaks that big run. Shows the explosiveness we all knew was there.
All right, tell the truth now. You knew it was just a matter of time, didn't you? We've seen this so many times from him. Hold him down, and then breaks out.
The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
12. 11.
Burrow looking to pass. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
All right, y'all y'all start dropping shit now.
They head head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And they go play action now. Burrow. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. McPherson's kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They go play fake. Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he is out of bounds.
That's a flag, coach. He hit me late.
10 to the 7. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the 4th quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
2nd and goal from the 1.
11 mighty.
Mixon running wide side. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and
The
short.
Madden is a little
What I
dude
like
real
to
quick.
say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did
Damn.
it?
In trouble, and
Oh,
he'll
hope
go
you're running
down
that play.
back at the 12. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Mahomes to throw once more. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Rice. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll set up to throw. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Pacheco, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
Now this time Mahomes will throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Rashee Rice with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Burrow will throw. T. Higgins. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins. He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hope.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
11, MP.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This goes out wide for Mixon. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. McPherson on for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On second down, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Oh, my God.
Awuzie with a pick. Down the left sideline.
Oh, 50 bomb.
He will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. What impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the fourth quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Mahomes going to throw. Being chased out left. Gets through, and now an opening. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Mahomes now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident.
Travis Kelce down the right sideline, and he gets it all the way down to the 3. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts.
All right, just know if I'm getting the ball back, I'm scoring.
Seconds to go in the
After
game.
what you just did. First of all, you shouldn't have fucking caught that, but I'm going to let you get that just because I have a good heart, you know, and you stayed.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first
Didn't
and goal.
quit. So I should let you score.
Edwards-Helaire is in.
There you go.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team.
Just know I'm still
I think it
scoring,
counts
though.
more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Be ready
it's
for it.
just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here we go.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Just because you tried to celebrate on me and you're losing.
Overkill, but remember,
Nah,
this is a team that puts on
I
the
did what
hard
I said
hats,
I was
grabs
gonna
the
do.
lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Plus, she ran into my kick about 5 fucking times.
By McPherson,
So
up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Coach.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
He's got a man complete. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season, but on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
16 to 18, 352, 88% completion, 5 touchdowns, no picks. Damn. Wow. What was that doing? All right, y'all, I'm about to hop off. Catch y'all boys later. Oh, let me check something quick. Touchdown passes. All right, y'all, I'm about to hop off.